are PNW Adventures. I am
Hello.
Marisa, and this is Brian.
Yes, I am.
And we are going to bring you a different video today. We are going to do a gear review. It has been a long time since we've done this, if we've even done a full one before.
I don't think we have.
And we have gotten so much stuff in the past like year and a half, 2 years, and so we want to go over everything that we use on our camping adventures, and then some stuff that we have planned for 2024 as we patiently await our trailer arrival, which, just to update, is going to be a little bit later than we thought. So I think we're looking at maybe towards the end of March. We'll see, but we're hoping that we'll have it before Overland Expo in Flagstaff. So, all right, well, let's get this gear review started. And we are starting with the most important area, which is my favorite area, which is the kitchen. So let's check it out.
Let's go.
All right, I made myself a list here of all of the gear that we've got. So we are going to start with our awesome Iceco 40-liter refrigerator with the cover. And we will link all of the things that we have from all of our gear on our Amazon account. We'll put it all in the link in the description of the video. I've had this for about 2 years now, and it has seriously been a game changer. No more of the days of melted ice and soggy food. It definitely keeps our food super cold. It's got a the temperature controller here at the top where you can increase or decrease. Right now, next up on our list, we have our Jackery Explorer 1000 portable power station, along with our Jackery Solar Saga 100-watt solar panel. So in order for us to have the fridge and make sure it turned on, we ended up getting the Jackery Explorer, and this thing has been amazing. It has lasted us even before the solar panel. I mean, what, 3-4 days at a time of being out camping. So check it out. All right, next up on my list is probably one of my second top favorite thing that we have so far, and we've had this for about a year now, but it is the GCI outdoor camp table, cooking table. It has been seriously a game changer for me than just the folding table. It has so many levels for storage and just amazing. About you guys, but I seriously struggle with trying to figure out a way to store my dry foods. I would use like the reusable shopping bags, and then stuff would spill out of it and get all over in the car. Well, I finally found a 32-liter closing, locking storage bin that I use for all of our dry foods, and it's been a game changer for us as well, being able to easily transport all of our goods. So I like that it has all of the snap-on locks on it, so it really keeps things contained in here. I haven't been able to find one exactly like this, but I did link one similar on our Amazon. But I keep our coffee mugs. Of course, can't forget about the egg container as well. It's awesome for transport. Our coffee, our cooking oil, baggies, cleanup stuff, and any bread or anything like that that we have that all just needs to be contained in one spot that doesn't fit in the fridge. Next up on our cooking list is our propane fire stoves. We have tested out many different ones over the last number of years, and the two that I have found that I really like is one, our handy dandy trusty hand-me-down old school green Coleman 2-burner stove. If you could ever find one of these at a yard sale, on eBay, wherever, I would highly suggest getting one, because this has been just old trusty. It works every time. It's been great.
My father and I have used this a lot back in the, I think it was in the 90s that we use this, and the thing is still going strong. So highly recommend. Look at the battle scars on this boy. Ha! Love it.
The other new one that we got this year and added to our fleet of cooking products is the Coleman Gladiator series. I actually got this at Costco. I did link one similar on Amazon, but this one has been really trusty as well. I find it really hard to regulate the heat on different burners and different propane stoves, and this one has done a really good job of being able to just keep the temperature regulated at low or medium and not super hot. Even when we get our trailer, we'll still use our Coleman grills because we did opt not to get the cooktop that came with the trailer because we really like the stoves that we have, so we're gonna stick with that. All right, next up on our cooking list, we did add one more stove to our arsenal of cooking things that we have. We actually won a Dometic 2-cook 3-burner cooktop stove at the Overland Expo PNW from Frontrunner. So we have cooked on this a couple of times and it is really nice. All right, to help reduce the waste of the green bottles, you know what I'm talking about, we did purchase this 1-pound propane tank refillable from Trail Recon. We'll put a link for the website in our description. Next up, I have always had a hard time too with a place to store all of my utensils and my pot holders and just kind of all of the miscellaneous things, and so I saw this gear bag. We were at PNW Overland Expo from iCamper, and so we ended up getting their gear bag here. So let's take a look at what all is in here. As everything falls out. I really like this gear bag because it has a big pocket where we can store like our big metal spatula and our pot holders, paper plates, foil, kind of all of the things. But then it has these other littler, which are actually removable if you wanted to, that I have more pot holders, a spoon, our lighters, and then other things if you want to put those in there. But the nice thing is it just rolls all up into this nice case. All right, let's talk coffee. We tried the like Starbucks coffee drinks, all of that, but nothing compares to a fresh hot pot of coffee when you are out camping, and sometimes the chilly morning, a nice hot cup of joe is just amazing. So this one, it is an expensive purchase, but it has been the best purchase that we have made to date for our camping adventures.
Yep.
Is the Coleman propane coffee maker here. It is a regular old coffee maker, the full 10 cups of coffee, but it runs on propane. It was funny when we were at Overland Expo camping in the PNW, we had a couple of people be like, is that a real coffee maker? We're like, yep, it just runs on propane. So again, link, they do still have it on Amazon if you can find it. So I did put the link in our description below, so check it out if you want to get yourself one. But it's really easy. You just bring ground coffee, fill it up with water, and there you go. Next up is our water storage. We do have this Coleman 5-gallon water jug that we use, so we just fill it up when we're getting ready to head out, stick it in one of our refrigerators out in our garage so it gets a little bit cold, and then we just leave it out while we're out camping.
When we get our trailer, we're not going to get rid of it because it's a great water jug.
It is. It's really nice to have extra water, even though our trailer's going to have a 30-gallon water tank.
30 gallons.
Which is a lot of water, but just to keep this for short distance camping trips.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay.
On to the next.
On to the next. All right, living in the Pacific Northwest, you know, we go out camping in most weather conditions, and so we have to have some kind of shelter for when it rains, and we don't want to sit in our tent all day, so we do have a 10x10 canopy pop-up tent, and we'll show you a few video clips from our past camping adventures with that. And then we also have one more thing that we've added because the bugs have been out of control the last couple of summers, so we did buy a bug tent, especially for mostly when we're cooking, because it's really annoying trying to cook with bugs buzzing around you. So check out a couple video clips of that as well. One of the most important things for a campsite is to light that sucker up. It gets dark in the woods at night. So we have purchased over the years different types of lights, but we found one that we really like when we were at Overland Expo and PNW. Sorry, I keep mentioning that, but they have a lot of really great gear there. So we found this company, UC Gear, and we have bought now 2 different strands of lights from them. We have just the regular soft white color. And then this last year we did buy the multi color version, so you can change it all sorts of different colors: blue, green, red, purple, white, all different kinds of colors. So it's fun to put up around the trees or around our tent while we're out camping, just to bring a little bit more light to the party. These do run off of a USB, so what we did is purchased a couple of backup batteries, battery power banks that we have, so we use those and just plug them in and leave them on overnight, and they usually last all night. We purchased this spotlight a couple of years ago. This is really great for when you're out. You have to go find the place to go to the bathroom. Sheds a really great array of light on the ground, and you know, if you hear Sasquatch out there, you can scare them off with your bright light, because it lights up really bright. The next thing we have is our Go FSR Ready light. We showed you this in our camping video on the Deschutes, so we'll throw a couple clips in there of it all set up. But we really needed something for the fall winter time camping where it gets darker way earlier and sheds some really bright light for when we're cooking. And this has been really great, so we'll put a link in our description below of where you can find this on the Free Spirit Recreation website. Man, time to relax a second. This gear review is tough work.
What do you think about shooting it? My arms are heavy. Come on.
Speaking of relaxation, that's what camping is all about: to get out, relax, enjoy nature, enjoy the elements. So we thought we'd show you some of our favorite relaxation features that we have in our camping arsenal. Here in the Pacific Northwest, we do get fire bans quite a bit in the summertime because it does tend to get very dry, so we can't have regular fires. So we did decide to purchase a propane fire pit this winter in preparation for those fire bans this summer. So check out our awesome new fire pit that we got.
Oh, that's a nice fire. Hey, that's a nice fire. Gotta relax a little bit. Bear with us.
2 hours later.
Back to the action.
We did get a carrying case for the propane fire pit as well to go with it, so we can just keep it all contained within our vehicle when we're transporting it. Next up, on one of the most comfiest camping essentials that you must have is these hammock chairs that we bought. I did get these at Costco. They are the Ryobi brand. I think you can find them on Amazon or something similar, but these have been such a great addition than regular, just the regular chairs.
Just say it.
It's a game changer. Let's just say it. You can rock yourself to sleep, which I do fall asleep by the fire quite often.
Yeah, so many times.
Quite often. And what's camping without some awesome tunes or podcasts to listen to? Obviously not too loud, especially if you have neighbors, but we got this great Ion speaker, again from Costco, but I did find a link on Amazon for it, so that is in the description below as well. This thing has been so great. It's got a little storage container here. It's also Bluetooth. It's got a beer bottle cap top. Awesome. You all know sometimes at night in the woods it gets really cold outside, and there's only so much you can layer with clothes. So I went on the search for an awesome blanket that I could have that if the fire pops, it's not going to set my clothes on fire, because that has happened. So I found this awesome blanket by Get Out Gear. It is a double puffy blanket, and it buttons at the top here, so you can kind of wear it like a cape. And it's been a great addition for hiking. It's super thin, super lightweight, but yeah, it keeps you really warm, especially like if you put it around like a cape and you sit on it, keeps your butt warm. So it's got these little snaps here that you can snap together. And like I said, wear it just like a cape. My amazing coworker got me something for Christmas this year, and I'm super excited to go test it out when we go camping. It is another outdoor blanket that you can put around you like a cape, but it's got a hood on it. And it's fuzzy inside. So it's super soft, and it still has the buttons and the snaps, so you can wear it like a cape. And it has a mountain design on the back.
But Got mountains on your keister.
So this one is really awesome. I still need to find where she got this from, but I'm pretty sure you can find one online like it. We have had this game table for many, many years. It's our favorite team, the Seahawks. Go Hawks, even though they're not in the Super Bowl. But it's been great. It's great for playing cards, holding your beer, holding your water, whatever it is. So search game tables on Amazon and you can hopefully find something.
Yeah, one of our last luxuries is Crocs. We got Crocs. Don't judge. We love the Crocs, especially camping in our rooftop tent. You tend to need to get out in the middle of the night and
Quickly.
yeah, quickly sometimes. And these things have been freaking awesome to like put in our little pouches, put on in the middle of the night, go out, see the stars, and yeah, amazing. Don't judge. And they're so comfy.
They're so comfy.
Oh, and one more thing. One of our leisurely activities this past year has been cornhole. We love playing cornhole out in the middle of nothing. I tend to win all the time, but hey, she's getting better. Stay tuned for 2024.
Maybe this time I'll win one. I don't know. We'll see.
See?
One thing that is important for us to have with us all times is our battery-powered chainsaw. It is a Ryobi 40-volt battery-powered chainsaw. You never know what you're going to encounter, or if a tree comes down while you're out camping somewhere, windstorm, whatever it may be. This is a great addition to have with you, so this will be something that just stays in our trailer once we get it. All right, let's talk recovery. You never know what's going to happen out there, so it's always great to be prepared. We do have these Max Tracks. They're not called Max Tracks, the brand, but they are recovery boards. So this is great to carry with you if you get stuck in the mud, snow, get in a sticky situation, especially if you're by yourself. So we linked what we purchased on Amazon. These are a little less expensive than the more name brand ones. We have not had to use them yet, thank goodness, but you never know when that day will come. We did find ourselves in a bit of a sticky situation this last summer when we were at Overland Expo. We were big dummies and we forgot to turn off all of our inside lights when we were camping at Overland Expo. And by the time Sunday came,
This is what happens when you don't start your car for 3 days and using all the lights and stuff. Whoops.
So luckily there were some really great people there who jump started our battery with one of these Power Boost Plus boxes, and that same day we purchased one on Amazon. And this thing has even saved our hide for Brian's truck and jump starting it because his battery needs to be replaced. So this has been great. We have them in both of our vehicles and we just keep them with us, make sure they're charged up so you don't have to carry around big jumper cables or maneuver your vehicle. So if you have to help somebody out, you got this, you're good to go. We got one last luxury, as I'll call it, bathroom. Everybody's got to go. Everybody's got to do it. What happens? So why you got to be uncomfortable? So we ended up buying a toilet seat off of Amazon. Another one of best purchases of, I don't know, the last 2 years that we've gotten. So let's go, check it out back in the woods here. So we got our foldable shovel that comes in this little bag here. This thing's been awesome. You got to dig yourself a hole at least 6 inches. Make sure you bury it. Good. And then we got our foldable toilet seat. Or even better, get yourself the biodegradable poo bags. You can find those on Amazon. And then you just throw them in your garbage. You're good to go.
Yeah, we might be getting a upgraded one here in next year. We'll see how much room is on the trailer and see if we can get a better one. But that one works pretty freaking awesome.
Worked really good.
It does its job well.
It does.
Yep.
Man, we have so much great gear already. I'm just so excited for these camping adventures that we're gonna have coming up with our trailer. But with getting the trailer, it does kind of bring some things that we need for 2024. So we have kind of started already, but we do have a list going of more stuff that we're going to get. So let's go over the stuff that we've already purchased and give you our list of stuff that we need coming up. We are going to have a really big counter in our new kitchen area in the trailer. So we did get this awesome new GSI knife set with a cutting board. We have been using plastic plates for the last number of years while we're out camping, and this summer when we were at the PNW Overland Expo, I saw this company called Bare Bones, and I fell in love with the stuff that they had, and so we purchased some of their plates and bowls. They are hard enamel deep plates, so that'll be great for the amazing meals that we cook. So we got the salad plate, dinner plate, and the bowls. We did purchase a smaller plasticky outdoor mat for to go outside of our tent, so the dirt and all of that kind of stuff off of our shoes wouldn't get into our tent, so we've got that set up right here. And we did purchase a much bigger one for our trailer because we want to kind of put it where the kitchen area is, so it'll be nice and not be able to track dirt and all that kind of stuff around. I think the new one that we purchased is about 9 foot by 13 foot, so it is a pretty big footprint compared to the 6 foot one that we have. So my parents actually bought us this. It is a fire blanket, so in the event that we do have a regular fire and something catches on fire, or like one of our pant legs or something catches on fire, we can just hang this from a tree, pull the blanket down, put it over ourselves or put it over the fire, and it'll automatically go out. So link this on Amazon as well. We actually ended up buying at Ironmind 4x4 this bug zapper and light. So let's turn this light on. It's got 3 different levels of brightness, and then it's got a bug zapper, which is going to be nice for all those mosquitoes in the Pacific Northwest time frame. So all right, and then we got the bug zapper on, and there's actually some mosquitoes out here, so let's leave it on and see if it zaps. And for our final item that we've purchased so far for 2024, you know, it's only almost the end of January, but we did buy started to buy some recovery gear. We got a toe strap from Ironman 4x4, so this will be great.
12,000 pound.
12,000 pound toe strap.
Should be right.
Well, we hope you enjoyed this awesome gear update that we've done for all the stuff
finally
that we've purchased in 2023. But we do have quite a list going so far of what we need to get for 2024.
Yep.
So we'll just run through a few of those. And then also, if you guys have any ideas or you have stuff that you really love for your camping adventures, put it down in the comments below and we'll take a look at it and see if it's something we want to add to our list of stuff we want to get.
We're always open.
So we definitely need to get new hammock chairs this year. We've had ours, I think this is like going to be our 4th summer, and yeah, there are a couple of things that we're breaking on them, so we will be purchasing some new ones from Costco this summer.
Yes.
And then the other thing that we really want to look at getting into is recovery gear. We did get the toe strap, but we really don't have anything else besides the traction boards. So we want to look at putting that together to keep in the trailer, just in case something happens.
Yep, you never know.
And then also, along with the trailer, we want to get a dedicated toolkit for the trailer to keep that in there. So if anything happens to that or to our vehicles, we're able to really do work on our own. Again, for the trailer, and this won't happen until we actually get it, is some organization bins, because we are going to have some pretty large drawer systems, and so that will be where we keep a majority of our like camping clothes, shoes, hiking gear, things like that we want to keep in there. So we want to be able to keep stuff dry, contained, and not really have to worry about packing stuff.
Yeah, the fun part will be once we get the trailer, just seeing where we could put this, where we could put that. Just it's gonna be
exactly. We did get a kind of like shower pop-up tent, bathroom tent this last year, but it kind of got destroyed on the Alver Desert a little bit.
That thing was bowing down.
Yeah.
Woo!
So we do want to look at a better pop-up tent because our trailer is going to have a hot water tank system, shower system on it, so we want to look at getting a pop-up tent that's movable for either bathroom needs, shower needs,
we can
something
hang
like that
on our awning,
yeah,
something like that.
Yeah. And then last one is really the thing you want the most.
What? Oh, lights. Yeah. We're going to look into getting some lights, even though they're really expensive. The ones I want, of course. Like 2 on each side of the rack and maybe a light bar in the back. That would be nice. And red arc it from the phone. That'd be nice. So we're going to have it on the trailer and on the 4Runner. So
yep.
We'll look into that, see if that's possible, but we'll see.
Yeah. So that's what we're looking at for 2024. Again, leave any items that you think would be really great addition to our camping, overlanding, adventure setup. We will be looking forward to your comments.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully you enjoyed this. We're going to pack up and go get some dinner.
Yep.
But thank you for joining us on this edition of our PNW Adventures, and we'll see you on the next video.
Peace out.
Deuces.
Bye.
Bye.